Hello Aries, hope you're well. This is your first half of August tarot reading. This is what I started last month and I want to continue it that way. So for people who are new, welcome. This is how I do how I do it is I do a first half of the month and then I do a mid-month, and that's how I do my general readings. Now, of course, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, and watch your moon and sun, moon and rising for further information, as much as you can possibly get from a general reading. And of course, still a general reading, so if there's anything that you'd like me to look into for you, then drop me an email. My email is in the description box below. Apologies people, it's Friday here in England, and it's been a busy day. So drop me an email in the description box below. I do those readings over Skype, and I see what you want. Just to kind of give you an idea, the prices start at £80 for the readings, so just so that you're aware. And I know because many people have emailed me, so I thought I'll make it easier and announce it in my general reading so you get an idea. That's the price for the reading. That's the starting, for the first reading. Now, of course, thank you for being here, and let's get started. So Aries, I'm doing yours first, and I think I was guided to do yours first, so the cards are pre-shuffled and these are your cards. The first card is Tower upright, Seven of Cups upright, Three of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles upright, and King of Pentacles upright. So I'm just going to try and see what comes to me. If you hear any sound, then that my window is open because it's a bit warm in here today. So I'm just trying to sense to see what messages are coming through. Aries, the first thing that I'm getting is there's no better way to say it, in the beginning of the month, or this might have happened at the end of July, that something came to light, and I think you're parting ways. This could be parting ways with in a relationship, in a partnership, in a friendship, whatever, which was quite important to you and you thought was quite secure in a way. But I mean, what the Tower card upright is usually, the foundations are not there. So what it's basically trying to say is that, this shakes up the foundations. And that's why I feel that there are two separate ways. And I can see that, there's two people are going to be going their separate ways, at least for now, I hear. Something that's come to light, or something that shakes this foundation, has made that happen, or is going to make that happen. I sense that this is probably really has just happened, or is going to be right at the beginning. And I know that we're in there's some astrological stuff happening in the first week of the month, so by all means get that checked. Yeah, like I said, there's no better way of saying it. And this might be that some of you, you had to leave home to make that happen, or leave office, or even leave country where you are. This could be, or city or state, whatever obviously works in your personal circumstance. And this might have happened quite suddenly. For some of you, I'm sensing that this might have happened in the dark hours of the day, or is going to happen in the dark hours of the day, like more early morning or late night. Is when this information comes, or this action really transpires. Now, moving on, I see that, there's going to be some, obviously you're going to be at crossroads, and this is for people, I think, both for people who it pertains to in an emotional way or in a business way. I think there are going to be a lot of options, because you're going to have to evaluate what your options are now, and that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be looking at options. I don't see you making much headway, in terms of headway right at that point. but I see you at least evaluating the options. So that's a good start, I feel. Um, I mean, don't, I guess it's up to you what what feels best and what feels right to you. However, I feel that there's going to be something, you're going to look at your options, and it might be that for people who are just coming out of a relationship, I'd say, I don't know if you want to start looking out again or looking at options, but there's something that's coming out as far as options are concerned. So by all means, see what feels right to you. Sometimes, we do what we have to do anyway, most of the times, but sometimes it's good to kind of take a step back, and evaluate, and maybe take a break and see what you want to do. And maybe that's what you're doing, because I see some of you near a water body, trees, forests, that kind of an environment. So maybe some of you decide to do that. Just a bit thirsty, I'm going to get some water. So yeah, I see you doing that. And maybe some of you are turning your back to the world in a way. You're not interacting so much with people, or people that want to know or have been a part of your life, family, friends. You're kind of taking a back seat from them. I see some of you doing that. Yeah, you're not going to be out socializing as much. You're not going to be wanting to interact with your friends or family. That's not what you're doing. And then I see you, I think, more towards the latter part of this time period. I think that would be second to third week, wherever that midpoint is. I see you kind of taking action, slow, calculated action, steady actions, which are going to, I think you are going to be quite slow and steady, but it might be that, it's more that, okay, I'm getting it two different ways, so I'm gonna have to, sorry, I had to sense that correctly, because for some of you I was getting that, you are going to be taking some action which is going to be slow and steady, and this might be that, this might be an interview process for people where it is a job piece, where it is, something financial that happens sporadically. I think you're going to move to something, there's going to be slow, steady action. Maybe you're applying for jobs and there are interviews happening, but it's quite a process to go through. And in the end, I see somebody who's quite going to be helpful and beneficial to you, who might be offering you the financial support. I don't see an offer here just yet, but and so for some of you it might be, for others it might be that there's somebody who helps you through this process and is your boss, and is, or in any other financial situation, there's somebody from an outside influence, an older person, an older gentleman, more like it, who's going to help you out in this situation, in this financial situation. It could be somebody who offers you a job. It could be somebody who helps you and get a job, like a recruiter, an older person, or somebody within the business or in your financial world, whatever your financial arrangement this boils down to. I mean, for me, it's easier to say job. There could be a lot of different business ways of looking at it too. So, see what works for you. It could be in the business sense too. But I think there's somebody who's going to be on your side, helping you kind of gain that financial or that stability, at least a little bit of insight into stability, rather than a complete stable environment, I have to be honest. And for others, where I saw that more as an emotional piece, I think I'm getting that you are going to be taking things quite, I see your energy more, and it could be that it's a general reading, so let me get this out of the way first. For some of you, this could be you who's trying to take things slow, and after the experience you've had, and understandably but there's somebody out there who's going to be an older gentleman who's going to come in, and he's somebody who knows his ways. He also wants to take things in the right way. He's quite grounded. He's not going to move into things straight away, but he knows probably what you've been through. Maybe he's been through already, and he's kind of taking things with you and understanding the steps with you. Now, that's one way of looking at it. The others, I think that it might be that this is somebody who comes in, somebody who's younger than you, and you have an option between the two. I don't see the option card, but because it's a general reading, I'm going to give it out anyway. There's not a big percentage I see that for. I see the Knight of Pentacles more your energy, and King of Pentacles an outside energy. So King of Pentacles with closing card, I'm quite happy with. This is an outside energy that's going to be influencing your situation in the first half of August. So yeah, and that's what I see for you, Aries. Yeah, I'm not getting anything else. I think there's going to be a lot of going inside and evaluating period, rather than being out and celebrating or being with friends and family. And it's okay, everyone needs a time to see what path they're going to be going on, and you decide what's best for you individually. Here we have it. Hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share and subscribe, and I shall see you soon. Bye for now.